These are my grandparents. They have soon been married for 50 years. Plus my grandma is turning 70 years old. And to celebrate that, they are having one big party. My grandparents have asked me and my younger cousins if we could draw some pictures as decoration for the menu card. I have also heard a little bird tell me that my grandparents wishes me to paint a painting for their hallway. So that is what we're going to do today. Hello everyone and welcome to this video. As I just said in the intro, we are going to paint two paintings today. One for a menu card and one for my grandparents' hallway as a surprise. So let's go over the requirements for the menu card painting. The theme is blooming spring. It must be vertical and it must include something with nature and sunlight. For the hallway painting, it must be horizontal. It must include lily of the valley. Again, something with nature and sunlight. And to challenge myself, a A3 paper painting size. And to anyone who is wondering, it is this big. It is twice as big as a standard normal size piece of paper. So go grab a snack. I have my tea here with me and we are gonna be here and we are gonna spend the next little 15 minutes together. First here, I'm doing something called a thumbnail sketch, and it is a little piece of a little sketch, just visualizing where just visualizing where everything is going to go. And it is a quite common thing for me to do to plan out my paintings. It is very easy and I often, like 9 out of 10, I come in with an idea, I do this little thumbnail sketch and I come out on the other side with an even better plan. So it is a really good thing for me to do, the way I am choosing which one I want to go with, because as you can see here, there's a lot of things going on. There is so many sketches. It is not common that I use or do this many, but I just had a lot of ideas when I made this. The way I choose this is the photo. As you can see me here, I am trying to pick between number 2 sketch I made and number 6. So I actually moved on to the hallway painting sketches. The way that I choose this, I have said that 3 times now and I still haven't come in on it. But the way I choose this is the painting or the sketch that I want. I feel drawn to it. There's something about it that just speaks to me. My camera overheated, so I had to let it cool down. That's why the sun changed. But when I picked one, I do a bigger sketch on it. And after I have done this bigger sketch, I let it sit out on my desk for a few days, and I can just go back and forth, think, is this good? Is there going to be something here? Everything like that. And then after a few days, and I feel happy about it, maybe I redo the sketch, which I can reveal I'm redoing both sketches. But I do a bigger sketch. When I'm happy with that, I do a final sketch and then I move on to the actual painting part of this process. So the planning part of this is usually a few days long. But for the hallway painting here, I have gone with a forest scene with a beautiful stream / waterfall running through the forest, with a lot of trees and a lot of lily of the valley. There is a lot of lily of the valley in this. I will tone it down at the end, but this was the first thing I came up with. Then I went back and redid the menu card sketch, and it's quite funny because I was choosing between sketch number 2 and number 6, and I looked at number 2 and I was like, that looks quite familiar to what I want for the hallway painting. So that made it quite easy for me to choose. And this was completely accidental. I did not plan on doing this, but yeah. Anyway, so here I am revisiting. It is now a few days later, and I have chosen to redesign a little bit, change the angle, make a bigger tree, some different flowers. So yeah, I think it turned out nicely, if you ask me. It probably could have been better, but at the time I'm doing this, it was the best I could come up with. Now we start the painting process, and I started actually not by painting, but with using something called Mod Podge. I think that's what it's named. Called. I think that's Mod Podge. Anyways, it's a kind of liquid that is like making a protective layer over the painting, and as you can see now that I'm painting over it, the paint sheds off the spots where I put the Mod Podge and that and when it's dried, I can wiggle it out. I can just take my hand, press it onto the parts I have put the Mod Podge on, and then I can take it off, which is very nice. So I don't have to think about how the flowers is going to go, and if I accidentally paint something I'm not supposed to paint, which is the downsides of watercolor. If you make a mistake, there's no going back. You just have to run with it, because yeah, there's no going back when you do watercolor. You will always see some kind of trail from it. I'm sorry if I do a lot of mistakes and there are some pauses and everything. I found it to be quite relaxing when I'm editing, when I speak, and not when there's music on, especially for a video this long. Nobody's gonna watch this and just put some music on and just stare at it. It's boring. So I found that when I'm editing my video, I found it to be more entertaining when I do a voiceover, which is why I'm doing a voiceover right now. And I plan to do this for the whole 50 minutes. This video is 50 minutes-ish. Right now in my editing software, it says it is 48 minutes and 30 seconds. And it's not finished yet, but it is finished enough that I can do my voiceover. But there are some things that I can't finish without the voiceover, because there are some things that need to be tweaked. Anyway. So if you just have this video on in the background while you're doing something else, if you're cleaning or if you just want something in the background, lovely, hello to you. Just listen to me here sitting, talking to myself for an hour. So that's fun. Very lovely. Nobody is gonna think I'm crazy. But yeah, a lot of people think I'm crazy. Oh, well, not crazy, just weird. I have personality. Let's just say that. Yeah. So, if you are here and you are wondering, I want to draw something, but I don't know what to draw, I have a challenge for you. I want you to draw a lamp, right? It can be a painting of a lamp, it could be watercolor, anything. It could just be a little doodle. Go paint a lamp right now. I challenge you. It can be nice lights. It can be outside. It can be inside an office, an art studio. That lamp from that movie Pixar. The lamp from Pixar. Yes, that lamp. Desk lamp. Here in the painting, I'm painting a lot of leaves and grass, and it's painful, very painful. And I speeded this up as fast as I could. It's speeded up by 10, so it is. I still think it's very slow. I need to figure out if I can speed it up even more in a different video, because this video has taken me quite a long time. If you can see, sometimes in the bottom I write what date I painted this on. So right now, this painting, I think we are on March 28th. I painted this, and right now, as I'm recording this voiceover, it is June 3rd. Is it June or is it July? I don't know. I can't tell the difference. But yeah, I think it's June. Yeah, it's the month after May. May, June, July. Yeah, it's June. Yeah, but we are nearing the end of this painting process. After I have painted all of this, it took me like 2 days. On and off. I let it sit for a little bit. After a few days of me painting this, I went back and I didn't went back. I just let it sit out on my desk and did the same thing as I did with the sketches. Just let it sit on my desk and I can look at it whenever I walk past it and see if there's anything I want to tweak about it. I got that right! Tweak! It's called tweak! Okay, I'm sorry, I just got really excited that I got that right. It's called tweak. Tweaked. Yes. But it is now April 1st. I have decided to do a little bit of detailing, a little bit of grass in the background, and yeah. This painting, I did a watercolor painting for the front side for my granddad's birthday 2 years back. I didn't record that, but I did it. And the colors on that was really weird. So I took a picture of it. I then put an iPhone filter on it so the colors were more saturated, like stronger. And that looked really good. And then I did the same thing with this painting, but because I've gotten better at watercolor since 2 years back, it looks weird on the menu card. At the end of the video, I have some pictures for videos from the party, so stay tuned for that. While I am talking about this menu card, I am starting the sketch of the hallway painting. And as you can see, I cannot draw a straight line apparently. But let's go back to what I was talking about before. So the colors for the menu card looks weird. It looks stronger and kind of fake compared to what the real painting looks like. But I'm just gonna say that it is on purpose, and because there's a lot of elderly people at this party and their eyes might not be as good as they used to. So I'm just gonna say that the colors are on purpose so the elderly people can see that it's very vibrant and very colorful painting I've painted, even though it's not actually the case. So that is my excuse. So if you make it to the end of this video and you see the picture of the menu card and you're thinking, those colors looks very colorful, that is why. So anyway, let's get back to the video. I started this sketch and I was completely lost, so I pulled out my color pencil to make it easier for myself to visualize where the colors was going to go, where the sunlight was going to be, where the rocks and the trees and the water and everything like that. So it turned out like this, and it was nice, but also a little bit weird that I had trouble sketching, because I usually am fairly good at sketching and planning. I love planning, I love learning new things, and I love learning things that I don't understand. That sounds a little weird, but if there's something I don't understand, I love learning about it so I can understand it better. Now we're going to go to the scary part of this video, actually sketching on this big piece of paper. When I decided to do this painting at an A3 size paper, I underestimated very much how big an A3 size is. Like this is huge. Look at my hand compared to that tree stump. It's massive. And the amount of paint, like the sketchbook I have laying beside me, that is the biggest piece of painting I've ever done before this painting. This is twice as big as I have ever painted before, and it was intimidating and very scary for me, but it was very fun also to challenge myself. I love a good challenge. I really love a good challenge, and I love challenging myself, and I plan to do a lot of challenges and challenging myself on this YouTube channel. So if you have any art challenges for me, you are welcome to write them in the comments, and I will see if it's something I'm willing to do. But anyway, I need to look at my notes here because I need to talk for about 50 minutes, and I was concerned that I'm not able to actually talk for this long. And I really hope I have set my recording so they actually record my voice and I just don't talk for 50 minutes without it actually being recorded. I need to look here. Oh yeah, I pulled my curtain because the sun made it look like it made it difficult, and you were going to see that quite a lot, that my desk is in front of my window, so the sun shines through quite a lot. So yeah, that's something I need to do. right. Yeah, okay. There's no point. I have a spreadsheet on my phone here with things I can talk about in this video, and right now we are in between two, so that's lovely. Yeah, but now the sketch is finished, and I'm quite happy with it. It is a very, very, very big sketch, and I'm scared. I'm really scared. Also, I started this painting a little bit late. Like, if you haven't noticed, I took whole April off, except April 1st. That is the only time I worked on these two paintings. So now it's May 5th. The part is May 23rd. 23rd of May. So that's yeah. But here I'm doing a wet on wet technique. I made the whole painting wet with clean water, and then I took a lot of color and I just blocked it in. And it's not supposed to be pretty, and it is not pretty, but it is there, and it's a good thing to not make things so scary, to just block in the colors and focus on the detail later. Yeah. So in this next clip, it was not this clip, but in the next clip that's right here, I'm going to do a flash warning because there's a tree outside my window, and it was very windy today, and the sun was setting, so the sun shined through the branches on my tree, the tree outside my window, and it was very windy. So when the branches swayed back and forth and the sun shining through, it made some flickering on the screen, and when the video is speeded up, it might look like a little bit of a flash warning. Now, I don't know anyone in real life that has, I think it's called epilepsy, the thing that is triggered. That's why we use flash warning. It is not bad right now, but it's going to be worse. So I'm going to do a second flash warning when it's where I think it's starting to get worse, because hold up. Oh wow, my voice. I've been talking for 20 minutes straight. I forgot to drink my tea. Okay. Yeah, but you can skip to 24:30. I think it's around that time. Yeah. That is, it's about to get worse. Just for anyone who has an episode or anything like that. I don't want anyone to feel sick or having an episode because of my video, so I'm just gonna write it just in case. As I said before, I don't know anyone that has epilepsy. I think it's called epilepsy. But I remember when I painted this, it was really frustrating to actually paint it because the sun was crazy. Oh, not the sun. The wind made the branches on my tree sway back and forth, and the sun shining through it made it very flickery. Even when the video wasn't speeded up, it was quite it was quite annoying to work with. As you can see here, there's a lot of sunlight and flickering. Yeah, but at the end it's like in 5 seconds. I slow the video down a little bit, and then you can see in real time how it was. As right now, that was what I worked with. Now it is May 10th, and my mother, she saw this painting. I think it was May 9th, she saw this painting and she was looking at it and she was like, huh, you have gotten better at watercolor. A year ago you would have considered this painting finished. And I just looked at her and I looked at the painting and I was like, yeah, she's right. I have gotten better at watercolor. Because it's completely true. A year ago I would have I would have said that this painting was finished a year ago. Yeah, so now I have watched a lot of videos where these professional artists only work on like one painting and then slowly get through it. So I thought, okay, let me try that. So I decided to just work on this front bit here, the tree and the lily of the valley and the rocks, and yeah, I tried that, and I mean it worked okay, I guess. It was not bad, but I think I would have done it differently if I would have redone this today. And you just saw me with my phone, and that is because I made a reel, that's short videos. You can go back on my YouTube channel and see that video. I think it's I have a challenge for every artist out there. Yeah, that video. I made that here, and it's quite funny because when I made that, I was like, oh, I'm working on this, let me just post it. I later found out when my mom, she saw that video and she said, yeah, you made a video from this painting that is going to be a surprise for your grandparents, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, you know they watch your YouTube channel, right? And I was like, what? They do? I didn't know that. They followed me. So if my grandparents are out there, hello. Nice to see you. Surprise video. You don't even know this video is going to be made. Not right now, but in a few days you might know. Because at the end of the video, I would like to have this painting, a picture of this painting hanging on the wall as like a end thing in this video. So hopefully at the end of the video I have gotten that permission to put that in the video. So yay! I don't have a problem with my family seeing my YouTube videos, but it does make it a little bit awkward when I'm speaking, because I have imagined that I was going to do a lot of voiceovers and kind of do like storytelling, how my life is, just you guys getting to know me. And I was like, it's fine when I talk about normal stuff, but if I like talk about a boy in class or a crush or something, that's, if my grandparents hear me talk about a crush for like 20 minutes in a video, it's gonna be embarrassing. I'm sorry to say, but it's gonna be a little bit embarrassing. So no, I don't know. Well, if you guys like me doing a voiceover, I can talk about things that is not really, I'm really introverted. At some points I'm really introverted, and other points I'm extroverted. I'm like in between. It depends on with which people I'm with. If I'm talking to a person that is more introverted than me, then I become the extrovert. If I'm with a extroverted person, my tongue is like trying to speak faster than I'm able to pronounce the words. But if I'm with a extroverted person, then I become the introvert, and then I become silence. By the way, I just forgot to mention that in the water, I have put some Mod Podge in. Just so you guys know, I forgot to record that because I was lazy. Yeah, that's me. This tree right here, because that's Danish. This tree right here was getting on my nerves because the amount of paint it took was insane. It was really frustrating for me to just, like, you see on my palette over there, I have like rooms. I will fill the whole room up with brown watercolor paint, and it will take almost the entire thing. That is one tree, and I just looked and I have made a whole forest filled with trees, and I was like, oh my god, do I even have enough brown watercolor? Like, am I gonna go out and buy some extra brown just to finish this piece? Like, I was starting to panic a little bit, not gonna lie. Thankfully, I did have enough brown, but you can clearly see when you open my palette now that there's a hole in it. I have used quite a lot of brown watercolor for this. But like, if you know color theory, and I don't know it that well, but I know how to mix colors, you can mix brown. Is this the three primary colors, blue, red, and yellow? If you mix them together, you get brown. And well, you get all the colors by mixing those three colors. So yeah. Okay, let me just, I need to scroll. Yeah, okay. Moss. I thought that this was like a untouched forest. That it was like a magical untouched forest. It is not completely untouched because I put a tree stump in here. And that tree stump is not broken by nature. It was like if it fell over, then it's by nature. If it was hit by lightning, then it's also by nature. That tree stump, I haven't painted it yet, but there's a tree stump on the left side, like in between the trees. That is chopped. So this painting was not really thought that well through. I also wanted to put moss on the trees to make them look very old, because there is it's some huge trees. It's some good old trees. You know what I mean? They are not that young. They are having some years on their butt. Is that a saying in English? It is a saying in Danish. If you didn't know, I'm Danish. It is a saying in Danish that when something is very old, they have years on their butt. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird saying, but in Danish it is pronounced "år på ben," which is years on the butt, on the behind. It's weird. It's weird. But these trees are very old, and I thought, okay, I thought about putting moss on it, and then I thought, okay, if this was real life, and the sun is shining through, and it's setting, the sun go up in east and go down in west, right? And I thought the direction, the angle from the lightning is shining through, I kind of thought it was going to be a sunset and not a sunrise. So that would be west on the right side, and then east on the left side, and then the camera, or like where we are, is kind of pointing southwest, which means where the behind, where the painting is painted would be northeast, and it just didn't really make sense to put a and here I am. It was confusing, and I just took the decision not to put moss on the trees. Maybe I should make a painting with moss on the trees. If you want to see that, let me know, because I'm willing to do it. I have a lot of video ideas. In 2 days it is Father's Day, and I don't know if I'm gonna make a Father's Day video where I make cards, because in Denmark and Sweden Father's Day is like way before. In America, England, and other places in the world, and then there are some countries where Father's Day is in November. Like what? I'm sorry, but it has always been in June from where I've grown up, so it is I was surprised to learn that some people celebrate Father's Day in November. But November is a lovely month because it is my birthday month. I'm born in November. Okay, let me see on this here. Okay. Right. Okay. So, it says here I need to talk about the future. Which is something. The future. How is the future? What is going to happen? But what I wrote is actually talking about my plans for the future of my YouTube channel. If you are new here and you didn't know, my YouTube channel is basically a documentary of my process in learning art. A year ago, in October 2025, I took the decision to try to take watercolor seriously, or just painting and creative things in general. And I thought, well, I have to start somewhere. I start with watercolor. So that is it here. So I looked up some videos on YouTube, made some practices, and then I thought, maybe there's people out there that want to see my process and the process and me evolving in this, and maybe get inspired themselves to see someone on their level of watercolor and their paint level and get inspired by that. So a week after I started taking watercolor seriously, I started my YouTube channel, and ever since then I have posted a lot of videos, and I plan to hopefully post videos more regularly and just paint more regularly. I'm really, my tongue, it's morning. It's actually morning, it's midday, but I'm sitting in my pajamas. I have my cup of tea. I just had breakfast, like an hour ago. And I'm a little bit, I had a rough night. I couldn't fall asleep, so it's maybe a little bit stupid. I decided to make a voiceover that is about an hour long. Anyway, we are soon at the end of this painting process. We are on the last day. I'm making sunlights through the thing the thing I'm making sunlight shining through, and I get it. Don't be scared, because right now it is a lot. I will tone it down, okay? But it's a lot right now. But back to what I was talking about before, I plan on trying different medias. I want to try acrylic, oil paint, charcoal, oil pastel. Is it called oil pastel? Oil pastels, colored pencil, literally every kind of medium I want to try. So my YouTube channel is not only a watercolor channel. Right now it is mainly because that is what I'm focusing on. But in the future I would like to experiment with different medias, and maybe also even some mixed medias if I'm very daring. Because I would like some challenges, something I've never done before, and something that is fun and interesting to try. So, we are soon at the end of this video. Woohoo! I'm laying the final touches on this painting, and then I literally took the painting off my table, went outside, sat in the chair, and just stared at it. And you might think, well, isn't that weird? Yes it is. But I needed to get out of my environment, just sit outside in the sun, staring at this piece, thinking, what can I do to make this better? And it does help that I get out of my room and get to sit outside. Also, partly because then the sun would make the water painting dry, and I will be able to put another layer on faster than if it has just laid on my desk. So that way it is a very nice thing for me to do. Also, just to get outside. I'm sitting in my room for like almost a month. Like, it took me 20 days to make this painting from start to finish. In total, this whole entire video, it has taken me 9 hours to make both the sketching, the menu card, and this hallway painting. This hallway painting alone took about 5 hours, not including the sketching part. So I have been sitting in my room a lot, wondering what the heck to do with this painting and get it right. So I think I went outside for the first time now, and I decided that the rocks should be more, I want to call it saturated. It is not called saturated. It was too mushy, so I needed to pull them apart by actually making it look like it was rocks. Then I went outside again, and I decided that these two front sunlight was too much. There was too much going on. It was too close to the waterfall. There was too much going on, so I decided to remove them. And then I also toned down the sunlight stripes. I'm really bad at English right now. But yeah, I decided to tone it down and add some more grass. I toned it down with a combination of light green and yellow ochre, I think it's named. That little color, that yellow color you can see over in the top right corner, that is probably one of my favorite colors. As you can see, compared to all the other colors, I use that color a lot. It is a nice color. Yeah, I went outside again. I gave this tree here in the middle another layer of paint, and I did some decorate. It's not called decorate. Details in the water, and then we are soon finished, which is very exciting. And this, I was scared to do this long of a voiceover, but to be honest, it was quite nice. Just sitting here talking to you guys. It did help me that I have written down a lot of things I could talk about. I didn't talk about half of them at the times I actually wrote them down, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Then we have some tape peeling, and I know that some people out there are really happy about tape peeling. I also like it, like clean, crispy lines. But yeah, then we have the final result of the menu card. Wow, look at that, that is so beautiful. It is a nice painting. It is quite nice. And then we have the final result of the hallway painting. Wow, look at that, that is so beautiful. I'm happy with that. I came to a point where I couldn't do anything more about it to become more happy, which is very nice. There was a point where I showed this to my dad, and he's very he wants to give contrast critique, and he couldn't put a finger on something I could have done better. So I'm very happy about that. And now it's time for the party. Sorry for the bad quality, but I took the painting, put it in a frame. I made a little card with watercolor. I put it in some clear plastic so it looks like an expensive gift. Here are a outfit check. I look good. Green pants, a black jacket with some boots, and I found a ribbon that is the same color as my paints. And here are some pictures from the party, the menu card, me giving a speech together with my cousins, and a picture of me with my painting. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed to make it. I really enjoyed making this video. If you have any suggestions of what I could do for future videos, if you have any recommendations, challenges, or anything like that, you are very welcome to write them in the comments. Also, if you just like this video. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!